Welcome to our video series on ways to automate your online business. In this video, we'll discuss options for automating your online advertising. In this video, I'm just going to quickly talk through as much as possible a number of options for automating your online advertising. If you do any kind of advertising, whether it's through Google AdWords or banner advertising, or advertising within e-zines or email newsletters, or approaching certain sites to see whether you can buy links or banners on their sites, then obviously that can be quite a lot of work. The options are that you can use employees for that, of course, or you can use freelancers, or you can use service companies. And there are many service companies you can outsource your Google advertising to. How it works is you say, I'm happy to pay $5,000 a month on Google advertising, and they make their money by charging you a service fee of perhaps 20% of your advertising budget. So that could perhaps be a further $1,000 to them for managing your monthly advertising. Obviously, in such cases, you have to be careful that they're actually doing advertising that works. Are they spending your advertising budget wisely, and are you getting good return for your money? Obviously, that's something you'd have to research and perhaps get references from existing customers to try to decide which is the best company to try to outsource such advertising to. However, with AdWords, of course, once you've set up your advertising campaign, they can largely run pretty much on their own without you keeping an eye on them. Obviously, it's a good idea that you do keep an eye on them to make sure you aren't spending too much and that things are actually working. But once you've set things up and tested your campaign and have a proven campaign working for you, unless you want to keep optimizing, which is obviously a good idea but does create more work, you don't have to keep such a close eye on them. You can maybe just get email reports sent to you every day or once a week and just make sure that everything's still going as it should. So really, the work is initially at the start, but once it's done, it can largely run on autopilot. And with advertising, banner advertising or link advertising on sites, e-zine advertising, obviously it does depend on how you advertise in those ways. Actually, let me back up. For example, if you're using a service such as blog ads, for services like these that arrange advertising for thousands of sites, once you've actually set up your advertising with them and it's working for you, they can keep it running for you. You don't need to deal with your advertising yourself. So using such advertising management services makes things easier. So that's a consideration. But if you're interested in going to e-zines or sites or blog publishers directly, then that obviously makes more work. So how do you automate that? Maybe if you're willing to run an ad again and again, you can set up a recurring payment plan with them, or pay a number of months in advance if you're happy to do that. Or, of course, you can hire an employee to do that, or a freelancer. And what I've actually seen done is an online marketer wanted to do more and more advertising, but didn't want to manage everything themselves. So they didn't actually take on an employee, they took on another marketer, effectively a freelancer who was experienced at online marketing, and the freelancer came on board on a percentage basis. They were given so much to spend on advertising, and how much they received in payment depended on how well the advertising did. So in a way, it was a dedicated staff member who was paid in commission for how well the advertising worked. But they weren't actually a full-time staff member because they could work on their own projects as well if they wanted to. So if you can arrange something like that, that's perhaps another option. But obviously, you'd have to bring on someone you trust and who you hope can bring good results for you. Of course, the other way to go is just to focus on marketing methods that aren't very labor-intensive. For example, once you're getting decent search engine traffic to your site, you can just let it run and not do any updates to your site, or get any more links if you wish, if you want to do that. Or maybe you're working with joint venture partners, and maybe you're working with just 10 joint venture partners who can bring in a lot of sales. So actually, it makes a lot less work for you because you're dealing with just a few people. And if they're happy to keep sending you traffic, so you don't need to deal with them on a daily basis or even a weekly basis, and you just pay them commissions once a month. So rather than dealing with thousands or tens of thousands of affiliates, you're just dealing with a handful of very influential marketers, and that makes your workload a lot smaller without sacrificing results very much. Related to this is affiliate marketing. With an affiliate program, you can, of course, use affiliate marketing software installed on your site, but that's where you need to deal directly with your affiliates, answer their questions, make sure their links are working, you need to pay commissions once a month, and so on. Let's say you have 10,000 affiliates. Only 1% of them are going to make any significant sales at all. That's just the way it works. But you're going to be dealing potentially with hundreds more who are going to have a lot of questions, but aren't going to actually make any money for you. How do you deal with that? Again, do you bring staff members on, or do you have freelancers answering their questions, or do you choose an affiliate service that manages pretty much every aspect of dealing with affiliates, tracking clicks, paying affiliates, dealing with forward issues, and everything else? Such all-in-one affiliate management services are often quite expensive, but they're often known as affiliate networks because they have lots of merchants the affiliates can choose among. They have a lot of merchants listed, so affiliates have a lot of choice about what they promote. And often such affiliate networks are reputable and they're guaranteed to track everything correctly and pay on time and everything else. Often such networks attract the most influential affiliates because they're really trusted. For example, there's Commission Junction, and there's Trade Doubler, and there are many others. But often such affiliate networks are quite expensive, so that's a trade-off you would need to consider. And how do you grow your affiliate program? Of course, you can recruit your affiliates yourself, or just include a link at the bottom of your website linking through to an affiliate sign-up page. Or a way to grow your affiliate program considerably without managing it yourself is to bring on an affiliate manager / recruiter. Again, that can be quite expensive, but some of these are very proven and can increase the sales from your affiliate program significantly in a short amount of time. So if you just do a search for affiliate manager or affiliate recruiter, you'll probably come across quite a few options there that you may wish to look into more. But again, they can be quite expensive, even as much as $10,000 a month. But then it's a trade-off. Is that money going to make you a lot more than $10,000 in increased sales and profits? So those are a number of options to consider when looking to automate as much as possible the marketing of your online business, and also, ideally, without sacrificing the ongoing growth of your business.